Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Little Red's Homestead. This is Little Red, and today I wanted to do a quick garden update. We are getting ready for this really cold weather. So while I was thinking that it was probably not important to do this garden update, I was like, oh, well, everything's covered up and it's cold. I then realized, well, who knows, maybe next week I won't have some of the things that I have, or you know, maybe everything will survive. So we are now looking at lows in the 10s. Like I think we have a low of 8 predicted for Monday. So that is really cold. And I don't know what to expect, but here we go. I'm starting over here on this side of my house with my orange tree. I need to go ahead and probably put mulch on it. I have decided I'm going to put gonna get all this stuff covered up. I'm still I still need some blankets. As soon as this cold weather passes, I plan to pile another layer of leaves on top of all of this, and then hopefully we can get to the compost and soil part of the hugel. Here we go. It's not looking great because I just laid everything on top, which I didn't even probably need to do it yet. I was just kind of testing everything out. I think the broccolis are gonna be fine. They're pretty cold tolerant. All of this is my cold stuff. That's fun. Oregano. Oh, look at that beautiful cabbage. A lot of these cabbages are finally, like, you can tell they're finally growing up. I'm hoping my lavender will survive. This right here is potatoes, and that right there is potatoes. I know that there's more in between those. That right there looks like it could be. But I was thinking about digging a layer out of that until those potatoes start peeking through. It's another lavender that's not doing quite as hot as that one. You can already see the snap peas. That one is not. Some of them are doing okay still. The garlic seems fine, just a little crushed. Oh man, I need to harvest all that, or at least a lot of it. Do something with my mustard collard greens. We've got our Brussels sprouts not doing much of anything these days. They just did not do well this year. I don't know why. Not much of anything. I might have got them in the ground too late. Here's more potatoes, doing pretty well. I see more coming up, like right here, and right here, and right here. So maybe next week sometime I'll come in and put another layer of dirt, and maybe I should rotate them. That's a good idea. So that whatever is working for these guys, maybe that will work for these guys now. I'm pulling all my sheets off today, just so that everything can hopefully warm up if the sun comes out. So I've read a little bit more about taking care of the chickens. Good morning, ladies. What I am planning to do is bring the younger chickens from the other coop over here, probably this evening or tomorrow evening, in preparation for Sunday, Monday. Because their coop on that side, and I'll show you. There's an egg on the ground. Who left an egg on the ground? Was that you, Missy? This is their coop that I was talking about. Is not nearly as protected. Is just not. Oh, there's marker on my face. It's just not as insulated. And so and there's only 3 of them over there, so I feel like bringing them over here will add in some more heat. I've read that each chicken adds about 5 or 10 degrees of heat to the coop, so really even us getting down into the 9s, it shouldn't be a big deal. Here is my sage bush. It's still been looking pretty sad. I think it's still getting established here in the ground. I am thinking I'm going to use, I've got some of this sheet metal stuff, and I would like to build these guys a little roof area somewhere over here so that they can stay dry without being inside the coop. I think they would like that. That was another thing I read, that keeping them dry is important because then their feathers won't do the job that they are designed to do. Hello, ladies. What do you think you're doing, huh? What are you doing? Everything is still doing well enough. I believe this is a Turk's cap a friend gave me, and I stuck it in the ground a while ago. I'm not sure if it took roots or not. There's the rosemary. The Buddha. Oh, he's losing his ball. All these happy little leaves. This azalea definitely has some spots that are thinking about blooming. I'm not sure what they'll think about that after today. I've got all this stuff piled up so that I can throw this sheet over it. As much as I would like to say that I am great, I'm not. And whatever survives will probably be damaged. This cilantro is looking pretty happy though. The asparagus got crushed because I had the sheet on top. I do have a heat lamp set up in here because I was able to move them out here when they were still kind of small, but we're getting to the right age to be moved outside. I didn't really want them inside my house anymore. They were getting stinky, they were getting big. I was running out of boxes big enough to put them in. And so I moved them out here to this coop, and I did use that heat lamp for a while. And I could potentially put that one on for this freeze. I'm just kind of thinking these girls are going to be ready to move into the big coop sooner or later anyways. So I thought it might be time to try it out. So we'll see. I might end up just hooking up that heat lamp. I will say that this heat lamp, you can see I don't have any bedding in there. There is some leaves down there, but there's no bedding, and it's pretty well far away from any chickens, any wood, anything that could potentially catch fire. And here I have created our little warm space for a kitty cat. I know that North is, I believe, that way. So I have this up on its side to help block that wind. I would like to put another box out here with a blanket in it for another cat, just in case. Here are my porch plants, potted plants. They're all doing okay right now, except for a couple of them that have been struggling all winter. I do have them behind these two things to kind of help, and I will put a sheet over them. It is cold. So, I think I'm gonna go. I think you saw everything. I will be back to cover stuff up probably tonight. We're at 36 degrees right now, so I hope you have a beautiful day. Please stay safe.